For the sake of this video, I'm just going to walk you through the rapid suite application that we have here. So the first thing you notice is this design acknowledges that there are different sections to this application. There's the student section, there's subject teacher, which is different from the form teacher. So there are two different teacher sections. Subject teacher is basically a teacher that is teaching a particular subject in the school. These are the pages associated with his view, and this is form teacher, and these are the pages associated with his view. Now, this is the admin, the one that manages the entire platform for the school. You see that it has mobile views here, and it also has the desktop view. So the design is let's say 98% complete. Now let's look at the flow because the designer has the flow done for us. So I'm just going to walk you through the flow for each of these mode. Let's wait for our Figma to load up. Okay, this is beautiful. It's all loaded up now. I'm just going to close this because these are the flows here. We have flow 1, 2 to flow 6. So each of these flow explains each of the sections that we talked about. Just going to close this so we can have a better view. Okay, it's already on full screen. Okay, let's put it to full screen. So this view right here is the view for the students when the students are trying to check their results. So we assume that they have successfully followed through the other process of the rapid suite to successfully log into their portal. So this is the portal of the student. Now when I click on this page, you see that there are two queues here for us. So you can actually click here. Okay, so by the time the student is trying to maybe search for a particular result, this is the page that's supposed to populate. So this is a model, I guess. So you're supposed to fill all of this. Then okay, there's a queue here for us to check results. So basically, to check results, we can actually download the PDF into our phone or click to view it while we are on the desktop. So I guess that is it. So let's go back to search. Okay, we don't need this. Okay, so the other queue, we explore the quick search for the student. Let's explore this. So we're clicking to check and we are saying, okay, sorry, the result has not been released. So this is another page. You can get the rest of the page in the normal Figma design page, but this is just a basic illustration of the flow. You can edit your password here. I don't know why the queue for that is not here, but there should be a page for editing password. We'll see it in as we go further in this design, and you can download a PDF reader in case the user of this application does not have a PDF reader on their platform. Since these results are in PDF format, okay, so that is about it for this flow. But let me just walk through this. I guess we'll walk through all the pages associated with this flow. So I'm just going to come back. I'm going to open the next flow. So flow 2, let's explore this. So okay, so this flow is quite simple. It's just trying to tell you how the interaction between the navigation should flow seamlessly. So when you're when you're on any, it's supposed to be um, deep blue like this, while the rest are blank. So, but when you hover over one that you want to go to, say, seat attendance, comment, or class, it's supposed to be in this format. Then when you finally select it, it's supposed to be deep blue while the rest are supposed to be blank. So that's all with this particular flow. It's just telling us the interaction with the navbar. Although we did not see anything navbar when we were talking about students, but we are going to see this in action mainly in the form teachers side of things. Okay, let's go to the next flow, flow 3. Okay, so this is not our application, so we're going to skip it. This is flow 4. I'm just going to close this. So flow 4 is basically about a subject teacher. I explained subject teacher is a teacher teaching a specific subject in the school. Not responsible for everything, solely responsible for the subject he teaches. So I'm just going to click here and see the queues that the admin left for us. So we see that there's a notification path here. So if we can click, we can call up our notification if we have pending notifications. So I think this guy should have made this to be like popping um if there's new notification, but if there's no notification, it's supposed to not be popping. But so this is supposed to be like a popping stuff, animation, popping animation here. Okay, so let's see this other option for menu. Menu, these are the options available for the form teacher. Upload score. So this page is the page to upload score, where you have the names of the kids in your class here. You have, let's say they're using a test and exam score pattern, where you enter, okay, you enter this child scored 28 in test, this child scored this in exam. So you just fill it in into this text box and click upload, and it gives you a notification upload successful when you are done. Okay, let's see, there are some other things here. Okay, upload signature is not there. Let's see password setting. So password setting is basically about the form teacher. I think the same password setting should be applied to the students that we discussed earlier, where to change your password, you just need to put in your email address, put in your old password, new password, and then confirm password. So click save. So that's about it. That's about it. So I think that's all with this flow. So we are quickly going to leave it and go to the next flow. Flow 5. Flow 5 is about form teacher. Remember, I told you about the interaction of the navbar. Of the navbar, we have the navbars here now. So I'm just going to click on this and see. Okay, so we have queue for a lot more things here. The basic interface of the subject teacher is of the form teacher is so much like the interface of the subject teacher, because at the end of the day they are both teachers. So whether you're a teacher responsible for just a single subject, or you a teacher responsible for a class as a whole. So at the end of the day, they're all teachers. So their interface is lots similar, but there are these additional functionalities here because as a class teacher, you have other responsibilities other than just the subject you teach. You have to monitor the children's behavior, which we see in affective. So the children's behavior will be in this place, so which is like neatness, punctuality, cooperation, sociability. So these are a lot of maybe the traits. Let's say the school is using 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 traits to judge the behavior of the kids. Maybe based on the class or based on the settings that the admin is going to do from the admin's own side of things. We have the behaviors to populate here. So when you click on a particular behavior, you have the names of the kids here, and these are like the rating too. A means excellent, B is moderate, C basically that's about the strength of the behavior of the kid. So you're just going to select the rating here and click submit. Go to the next behavior, enter it. So basically that is it. It's about the behavior. Let's see the next queue, attendance. Attendance is basically the names of the kids, the days that they were present or absent. Yeah, so that's attendance. So we see that there's a place where you can select, okay, are we in week for a particular week, say week number one, you enter the present or absent. This is supposed to be Monday to Friday. Schools do not have Saturday or Sunday, except for extra stuff, which I don't think it reflects in the results. Okay, so we have subclasses. Okay, um, so this is basically the attendance reporting system of the school. Now let's come to comment. Comment is um, let's look at it again. Okay, let me come from here. I don't think that is linked properly. Let's see. I'm not getting the Q I want from my comment. I'm not getting the Q I want from the comment section. Okay. So since I'm not getting the Q I want, I would I would have to explain this much later. But when it comes to this my class section, basically you're monitoring your entire class. It's here you control as a teacher you make changes. Okay, what maybe the name of the kids is not properly spelled right, you can correct it here. You can edit the child's name. Can maybe the child is not in your class anymore, the child has changed school, you can actually do it from over here as a class teacher. Okay. Still trying to get to my comment, but it's not properly queued up. Okay, so even by clicking on the child's name, it still links you back here. You see basic details about the child, and you can make some editing to the child's basic information as a class teacher. Okay, so that's about for this flow. We'll review the comment um, subsequently. Let's see, maybe we'll review the comment. It's much similar in the admin section, so we'll review the comment from there. Okay, so this is the landing page for this app as an admin. Here, as an admin, you have a lot of responsibilities for the school because you're managing the entire school. You're managing, making sure that the classes are all set up correctly. If by clicking on each of those cards, you have things that you could do. You can add a class, specify am I adding it to nursery, primary, or secondary. Um, you can add a subclass. So subclasses in a particular class like just one, do we have just one A, do we have just one B, or do we have just one? So if you don't have a subclass, then it's just one. But if you have a subclass, then you can now specify the subclass. Okay, so let's take it one step further. Sequence class basically what's the order for promotion in your school? Is it moving from just one to just two? Basically, these are basic structure that you give to the software so that the software knows how to promote kids in the school. So that is about it. Let's go to delete class. Basically, let's say we entered an unwanted class that we need to take out. So we can easily we can easily take it out from there. Okay, let's take this further. So we've talked about class. Class is quite simple, as we've seen. Class is quite simple. Let's go to subject. Um, see, we are in subject. You can add subject just like we can add class. You can you can go to all subject. Let's say all subject for a specific class and delete unwanted subjects from your classes. Delete unwanted subjects from your classes. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to try to go to. Okay, so basically those are the three functionality: add subject, see all subject, and delete. Let's say we want to delete a specific subject, we can actually do it from here. Okay, so let's go to teachers. Teachers is where as an admin you can add teacher to your school by filling their basic information. I think we should have email address here. You have email address here. No, what was that? Let's see. So some basic information here are still wrong because teachers do not have admin number. So we need to take that out. Teachers do not. Okay, so I think this one is showing, are you a form teacher for a particular class or are you a subject teacher for a particular class? You can now select the classes that you are. Let's see. I don't know how he did this, but this flow is very wrong. We need to review this flow. Okay, let's go back. Let's get out of here. Mm, so I think it was art teacher had that issue. So let's see subject teacher. Okay, yeah. So basically, like I said, that flow was very wrong. What we need for art teacher, we just need basic information of the teacher, the name of the teacher, the gender of the teacher, the email address of the teacher, basic information of the teacher. We just want to add the teacher to the school. We are not yet assigning the teacher to a class or whatnot. We're just adding them to the school. Okay, so subject teacher is basically okay. So we have all the teachers in the school in each of these drop down. We can go to a particular class, say just one, A, and assign so the subject associated with that class and subclass will populate here. So we can assign a teacher to that particular class on this system. Okay, so it's really let's just quickly go through this and we go out of here. Quickly, let's go to score. Okay, so the admin, obviously the admin is not imputing anything, but from here the admin can actually go through and see whether the teachers have actually done their work. Okay, so we need to actually add the name of the teacher responsible for a particular class here on this place so that the admin can actually see this at a glance, and we need to put a button for downloading. um yeah, okay, so let's just add, we need to add the name of the teacher here. Okay, let me write that down so I don't forget. Okay, yeah, I've got that. Okay, so let's go to customize. Hold on a bit for me. Let me see if I can pause this. Okay, let's just go forward. Let's go to customize. Customize is where you do some basic magic here. You can change your result format, choose okay, I want to use this type of result, I want to use this type of result, or I want to use this type of result. So basically, you have that option for more customization. We have color theme. You can choose your color theme, the color theme of your portal. Maybe you don't like the default color, you want to, yeah. So basically, that is it. Let's see, exam and test marks. So here you said, okay, I want to use test this exam. I want to use okay, so there's another thing that we need to include here. We need to have options to say I'm using CA test exam, I'm using only test and exam, I'm using, so okay, we need to have that option here. Okay, so basically this page is for customizing the grading of your school, how you want to grade the students. Okay, so these are selecting the effectives that you want to use for a class. You want to add impute new effective for your results. So this, okay, so you want to impute new effectives to your school so that it can be used. You can do it from there. Okay, so let's come to fees. Fees is update fees. Okay, so this will show up in the child's portal. The school fees for the next term so that when they're trying to check their result, they get all this notice, and also the emailer is going to pick this information to send notice to the parents on the new school fees if the school fees is published. If a new school fees is updated, the emailer will pick it and automatically send the email to the parents. Okay, let's see what am I missing here. Let me see whether I can pick some. So debtors list. Debtors list is basically you can actually, it works with the finance app to give you information of everybody owing you and how much they're owing you in your school. So you can download it, just click to download. It doesn't actually, this is not the app that crunches the fees and all. It just sends a report here that is downloadable. Okay, so emailer. So I talked about emailer. These are just added features um to the application. So this is basically analytics on the amount of students you have in school, results that are seen, especially for the term. So this analytics will be termly based. Okay, so archives is okay. So I want to quickly as an admin get a result for a particular child in a particular, let's say last two academic section, the parents are asking me to get the results. I can actually do this from here, quickly make a search on my archive and download out a copy of their result. Now this error reporting, so this is basically if there are any errors associated with the teachers or the system auto generates this report based on its analytics of the progress of the school. Okay, okay, so basically these are the sections that we have so far. I'm just going to end this video here and I'm going to try to walk through the application so that we would see what has been done and what is yet to be done. I know this has been a long one. Thank you for being here so far.